Thank you for volunteering to help out at track and field. This video will go over how to run your track and field station. At the coaches meeting, you'll get a package with everything you need to run your event. You'll find volunteer passes, a clipboard and pencil, a list of participants by school, 2 pink sheets to fill out with your top 6 and whether or not they got a ribbon, a green sheet with all your event details, and ribbons to hand out. At the beginning of the competition, please remind students to stay at the event until it's completed to see if they placed in the top 6 and receive a ribbon. Some students may have another event scheduled at the same time. If they have another track event, send them to compete in their track event right away. Track events will not wait for them. They can come back and compete in your event when they are done. If they have another field event, you can have them do their 3 tries with you and then send them to their other field event. Remind them to check back in at your station to see if they got a ribbon. You may have some students with special needs coming to be added to your station. These students will always be accompanied by an adult, and please just add their name under their school and have them compete. You have 1 full hour to get through everyone at your event. Please do not close up shop early. Wait until all your students have been accounted for, as some may be coming from other events. When the student takes off from the stopboard, the toe must be behind the edge. If the student steps past the edge, the jump is disqualified. If the student steps off the edge and into the sand to jump, they are disqualified. When measuring a student's jump, we always measure the spot closest to the line. In this case, the back of the student's foot. Use your rake to line it up and measure to the closest 5 centimeters. In this case, our jumper falls backwards on his hands, so we'll measure from where his hands are closest to the line and line it up. In this case, our jumper lands on his bum, so we'll take the spot closest to the line and measure that. In this attempt, our jumper lands on 1 foot. It gives them a bit of a disadvantage as they don't go as far, but we will still measure it to the nearest 5 centimeters. Have all the students line up for their first jump. The student will jump. You'll measure their distance, recording it to the nearest 5 centimeters, and you'll record their distance on the score sheet. Have all the students line up for their second jumps. Have the student jump, measure their distance, and record it on the score sheet. If a student gets disqualified in both of their jumps for stepping over the line, you can give them an additional jump until you get a jump that you can record. Once all of your competitors have been accounted for, you can go through and remove their shortest distance, leaving you their best score. Then you can go through and figure out who is 1st to 6th place. You can hand out your ribbons to your top 6 finishers, and remember not to be shy. You can give ties. At 12 o'clock, please clean up your entire station, making sure all of the equipment gets back to the announcer's station. If you have any questions on your event, you can ask your phys ed teacher or any track and field committee member the day of the meet. We thank you for coming and helping out and giving all of our students a chance to participate in a fun and friendly track and field meet.